Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Janet Deskins and I'll be your professor here at SNHU, and this is Marketing 315, SEO versus SEM. Unlike the title, it's not really versus, it's not like it's a boxing match, but what we're going to do is we're going to delve into search engine optimization and search engine marketing in this course. And I do encourage everyone to please engage in the discussion boards. I will be responding in discussions. In this course, we actually have more assignments than discussion posts, so that could be a blessing. However, there will be minimal engagement because of the few discussion posts. So what I ask is that you please, I'm going to go on different screens and kind of show you around the SNHU website, the different areas that we're going to be going into. And I'm always here. If you have any questions, you can text me or call me. I do provide that information throughout my email communication and my announcements and the discussion board posts. And my goal here is to help you succeed, to help further your knowledge in marketing and the digital world that is out there and available to us as marketers. So I am going to go ahead and get started here and go all the way back to your main My SNHU page. Your view may look a little bit different than what I see here. I did select the student tab, and if you're not familiar, then there's a lot of information you can see. Most all of your data, everything that you're going to need, your links are going to be over here under academic, under your self-service area, where you can click on these links and get more information. There's newsfeed in the center here if you want to read what's going on at the campus, because I know many of us are not located where the university is, but you might want to feel like you're a little bit more connected, because being online you can feel a disconnect, and so this information is helpful. There's a bookstore, there's all kinds of things, you can buy your SNHU t-shirts and things going in there, and I just encourage you to please check around. There's also a calendar over here. Again, your view may be a little bit different than my faculty view. However, I think they are pretty similar. When you scroll down to the page, you'll see you've got your SNHU advising, your academic support, your SNHU Connect, where you can connect with other students, post any certain things in there. You've got your SNHU wellness plan, financial services, SNHU career, and Shapiro Library, which is extremely important for this class. Again, I encourage you to just kind of check around this whole page area, check out the links in your free time, or even during your school time, because it'll help you tremendously. Now, if I click over onto your you've got your little links here at the top, and again, your view may be a little bit different than my faculty view, but with your My Home, your My SNHU, again, a lot of these icons are repeated. It's all throughout the website, so if you're ever stuck, you need help, because we do stress APA format in this course. It is one of the writing formats, or the main writing format at SNHU. There are some courses now, I will say, if you're in a scientific course or other technology courses, they may use MLA or Chicago style, but here we use APA format. And SNHU provides a lot of material for you to look at. So you've got your links to your academic advising. You can find your student advisor if you don't know who that person is. And when you go there, you can either put in your student ID or your email in the search, and it'll pop up your advisor's name and their email, so you can get in touch with them. You've got your student handbook, again, your Shapiro Library. Here's your SNHU bookstore, technology help desk. Atomic Learning is really great. There's a lot of free videos in there, a lot of tutorials that you might want to check out, and really it'll help you not just in this course, but in your career and your professional direction. Discounted software such as Microsoft Office, we've got lots of links and things in there too. From this technology help desk, or any of the technology help desk links throughout the website, it'll bring you to this page. And on this page, if you scroll down to the bottom, which is what I've done here, actually I'll go to the top. So there's different tabs here. The second one that shows up in my view is IT Solutions. And what I recommend is, if you run into any technical issues, if you have time, go ahead and submit a ticket. However, if you're pressed for time, you go into a certain area and you have technical problems, regardless of what it is, it may be something that's on your computer end, please just call the help desk. They are available 24/7, 365 via phone. That always seems to be the quickest way to get through. You may find that there is and if there is a university-wide technical issue, they will send out an email announcement. However, here is the toll-free number that you can call to get to a technical person that can help you if you have any kind of issues. For example, sometimes because the email program is used on a cloud server, sometimes you may not be getting a response from me via your email. And if you have sent me a question through email and you don't get a response, trust me, I will respond, not always, but almost 99.9% of the time, I will respond to you within a few minutes to maybe half an hour or a couple of hours. We do have a 24-hour turnaround time on emails. But if you don't see a response come in from me, please call the help desk, because there's a good chance that maybe something's going on with the cloud server, and they advise me that students need to call in so that you can get those emails from me, because that has happened, and I just recently became aware of that. Now, going into our course homepage, this happens to be the week that we're in is 18 EW6, and the numbers just keep changing as the terms progress. You have your course menu. I think your view may be similar. If not, it should be somewhat similar. Your course menu, for example, in Brightspace, we've got announcements, learning modules, discussions, and assignments. But again, yours look a little bit different, because you're not going to have a grade section, I don't believe, like that, because that's where I go to grade your assignments. You have tools. Again, your My SNHU, online student services. There's a help area. On this is just kind of like a brief snapshot of things that go on throughout the course. You have your university policies, late assignments. I cannot stress enough that you need to please pay attention to the deadlines that SNHU has. It's pretty much a university across the country set standard, where we do have discussion. Your initial discussion post is due every Thursday. The very first week it's due by Thursday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. From weeks 2 through 8, your assignments or your discussion posts are due by Sunday, and those are from 11:59 p.m. in your time zone. So please pay attention. Try not to upload your assignments too close to that deadline, because you don't want to push past that, and you don't want to get backed up on not getting your submissions in. With discussion posts, it's very important that you post as early as possible to allow your classmates time to respond. If, for example, if we have everybody posting on a Saturday or Sunday night, well, first of all, you wouldn't get a grade for posting your initial post that late. But then it would prevent everybody from responding, and that's just not a great practice to get into. If you have any questions on the late assignment discussion post policy, you can click here. That will take you to the PDF document that shows you. I should have had this pulled up. I apologize. Anyway, it brings up your late policy and what we have to follow as instructors and the guidelines, and getting all of your discussion posts and assignments graded. Assignments are always going to be due every Sunday, 11:59 p.m. The first week is going to be Eastern Time. From weeks 2 through 8, assignments are due Sundays, 11:59 p.m. your time. Again, please get these in as soon as possible. Throughout the course, I do offer sometimes the opportunity for you to resubmit your work. For example, because we do stress APA format, when you go into discussion posts and you post something, and if you have not cited your work and you talked about, don't avoid talking about a company. In this course, we're going to be using Google. We're going to use Google Analytics and Google AdWords, and with the SEO, SEM, you're going to be looking at those websites, the different links that Google offers for our tools. You have to cite that information. Don't think that just because it's a discussion board that this is like Facebook. It's not. This is not. There's no net speak or text speak here. It is professional collegiate writing, and those expectations are placed on everyone. So if, for example, as I posted in my announcement this week, if you have posted a discussion post, or if you have submitted an assignment already, which some of you have, if you have not cited your work, or if you have not included your APA references, I recommend that you go back and resubmit, please. That way I can give you maximum points for following, because the rubric does have certain guidelines. When you go into your modules, since we do have 8 weeks, we do have 8 modules. And again, your view may be a little different, but I think it's pretty similar. You have all of your module links here, and as you go through your different modules, a check mark will appear here. It starts out, if I go into week 2, even though I've been in here in another course, you'll see a little dot, which means that you have not visited that area. So once you do visit the area and you've completed the entire module and followed every single prompt, you'll get a check mark like you see here on my module 1. And so again, going back to module 1, you've got all of your instructions here, and everything has all of the links that you need, all of the information, your discussion rubrics there for the discussion posts. This week we're going to be, for week 1, you're going to pick one of these categories, and then we're going to stick with this category for your assignment throughout the entire course. And as you search on Google, if you decided to pick real estate, once you start searching, you're going to stay with that real estate company and talk about it throughout most of the course. And the reason for that is that we want you to see how you're going to use Google to search, where you're going to see, if you did pick real estate, for example, where that real estate company you select falls on that page. And it'll need to be somebody that's on page 1. We'll talk about that more in the class. Another important area that I really need for you guys to check out is the course announcement area. I do send out several announcements every single week. Some of them will be written announcements. For example, the one that I published this morning is all of the writing resources that are available to you, and the formats that you need to follow, and your deadlines. All of this information is posted in the announcements. The only thing you won't see come over an announcement into your email, unfortunately, images and videos do not show up. So I ask you, just click the link that's in the email so that you can come to the actual announcement area, view the video, because I try to provide helpful information to you. Speaking of, for this class, 4th of July, even though you may be taking off or having some vacation time, assignments and discussion posts are still due. SNHU expects all students to still follow the same policy, so please make sure you get everything submitted. We are online, so that shouldn't be, hopefully, too hard. Your discussion post area, again, we've got all the different areas where everyone will post their discussions, and again, ask that you please make sure that they are written professionally with references and citations. Here's a link, just going through quickly, your Shapiro Library. There's also a link that will bring you to citing your sources, and we follow the APA style guide. So there's all kinds of examples and help here on how you can cite your information as you write it. Again, that is a requirement in this course. So that's a real quick, brief overview of what you guys can expect in this class. If you have any questions, please, over here in the discussion board area, we've got a section for general questions. Please click on there and ask the question. I will get an email and a text message that tells me that a student has submitted a question, and I will answer it. If another student feels free, if you have the answer, feel free to answer, but I still will answer as well. And again, I am available here to help you guys to get through this course. And I look forward to seeing you in the classroom. And I thank you for taking this class. And I really think it's going to help you to expand your knowledge in marketing, help your bosses and if you happen to own a company, help you and your company to better reach your consumers. So I will see you online, and have a great day. Thank you.